Well, I'm sitting at my office on my computer desk, and I'm gonna make a podcast and try my best. I'm a little bitty boy in a little bitty world, and I don't know where I'm going. Oh, jeez, that was terrible. When I hit record, I don't know what the first thing I'm going to say. I used to say, it's a new day, Noonan. Yes, it is. And that was a great opening. But I kind of stopped doing that. Why did I stop? Why would I have decided that singing is better? I'm a fool. I'm a fool in love with you. I'm a fool. I'm a fool in love with you. Anyways, it's a Noonan Nugget, and today we're doing our Sprayberry preview. Our our Preberry, or just Sprayberry preview. Because this Wednesday the 15th, I am going to do it. I am going to go eat at Sprayberry Barbecue for the first time in my life. I have lived in Coweta County for 34 years. 34 years. 34 years. I can almost even say it right. And during that time, all I have done is make fun of Sprayberry and never experienced it. And it's very possible that I'm going to learn a valuable lesson, and that's not to make fun of things that we don't understand. It's not to poke fun before we've experienced. Give it a chance, and I'm going to give it a chance. Because, see, I've been waiting. We're celebrating a milestone. We're celebrating over 4,000 followers on Facebook, which you might hear that and go, whatever, that's nothing. But the fun part about how the algorithms work on Facebook is that if those 4,000 people all comment or like or react in some way to my post, all their friends usually see it. So my reach is insane. Maybe not insane. My reach is very good. My post, sometimes, it's like, all right, well, that's 3 likes on that post or 3 comments on that post, and then it's seen by thousands. And I love the way that works. I haven't figured out the Instagram algorithm. It's a little confusing to me. But Facebook, I got it. I understand. And I am cherishing the reactions that I get. So thank you, Facebook, for being easier to understand. I got some spinach in my mouth. I'm not even kidding. I was eating some spinach with cheese dip earlier as a snack. Which, the cheese dip, I'm getting tongue-tied today. I think I need to do my tongue exercises. Up, down, all around, gently in the mood. Up, down, all around, gently in the mood for you. There we go. No more getting tongue-tied, although I do still have a little bit of spinach in my mouth. I should have swallowed all my spinach before I started the podcast. But baby, guess what I didn't do? And guess what you can't make me do? That's swallow spinach. But I'm going to go to Sprayberry Barbecue to celebrate our over 4,000 followers on Facebook. Because, as mentioned many a time, many a moon, this isn't the first go at Noon and Time with Harold. No. This is the second time we have done this entire page and these jokes, not these jokes, but made jokes and tried to connect with the world and make everybody laugh. We started it in 2020 or whatever COVID was. Was that 2020 or 2019? Whatever the summer of COVID was, I started it to try to boost people's sad. And I did a good job. But I also did a bad job because I made so many jokes about COVID and so many comments about it being fake and not real and it being caused by things that did not cause it, to the point that they got reported and Facebook was really trying to keep the spread of misinformation down, which I get, and I lost my first page. With my first page being lost because of that, I could have given up and said, you know what, I'm going to give up. But page number 1 had 4,000 followers, almost exactly. I think it was like 4,001 or 4,002. And I said, I'm going to start a second page, and I'm going to get to 4,000 followers. I'm going to break the record I had set. And I did it, y'all. I think we're at 4,010 right now. Let's see. Do, 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 do. She's a beautiful girl in a beautiful world. 4014. Love it. And to celebrate its Sprayberry barbecue, I'm going to get that sweet, sweet BBQ all over my sweet, beautiful little baby face. And I've never had a takeout from it. I've never had barbecue ever. That's not true. I've had barbecue. I had barbecue from Shane's Rib Shack recently. Is that what it's called? It's one of the local ones. That may not be it then. Let's see, local barbecue. Because I want to get it right because it was amazing. It certainly wasn't Sprayberry's. Am I right, y'all? The Oink Joint. That's what it was. I had takeout from the Oink Joint. It was at a party I was at. And holy crap, was it delicious. I'll tell you what I just discovered here from doing one search of local barbecue near me. So there's a bunch of barbecue joints posted on here. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of them that came up when I searched that. And the one with the highest reviews, as in Google was kindest to them and was like, hey, based on your reviews, this is the highest score. At 4.7 stars is J. Holt's Smokehouse. Never heard of it, gonna be honest. But apparently it's on Temple Avenue. J. Holt's Smokehouse. Maybe it's new? I don't know, J. Holt's Smokehouse. And the one with the least amount of stars is Sprayberry's Barbecue. So I might be making a terrible mistake. Maybe I'm going to the wrong place to get my barbecue. Uh-oh. Maybe I should be going to J. Holt's or Allie's or the Oink Joint again or Dunk's Barbecue Kitchen or JR's Barbecue or Tactical Smoke Barbecue or This Guy's Barbecue and Stew or Pappy's Smokin' Barbecue or Jalapeno Express Barbecue or Iron Age Korean Steakhouse, which I've been to, and I don't know if that really counts as barbecue, so now I'm starting to question everything. I trust the ones with barbecue in their name, and I know what the Oink Joint is. I trust them all except for that last one. I don't think that counts as barbecue. But at the bottom of the list, with 608 reviews and only 4 stars, Sprayberry's Barbecue, which is, you know what? That's okay. Even though their score, whatever you want to call it, is not the best, we're still going to trust it because this is a monumentous moment for me to celebrate all things Noonan. We will be going to Sprayberry's Barbecue. With that said, what I do want to do is read some reviews of Sprayberry's Barbecue. And I want to focus on the most recent, some of the best, and some of the worst. Because most recent, that is, you could have management changes. Although I think they're run by a family. I would be surprised if, that's owners. Managers could change. Your servers could change. Your cooks are going to change off and on. You might try a different ingredient. So it is important to me that we do look at the most recent. And I just pulled up the most recent, and it's good. We're talking like 5-star, 5-star, 4-star, 4-star, 5-star. 5-star says, I enjoyed my service here at Sprayberry. My waitress Isabel was amazing. She has a great attitude and a beautiful smile. I always eat here. I felt good about it till the part about the girl having a beautiful smile. That seems like unrelated to everything else. Right under that, another 5 stars. Says great food. They ate the ribs, the sandwich, the onion rings, and the Brunswick stew. Here we go. Here's a review from a month ago. This is my first visit from a long time ago. Okay. The food wasn't good. Too much vinegar in the sauce and coleslaw. It's very different from when they used to cook on a fire pit. The customer service was good. So even on the 1-star review from Carla, didn't mention anybody's smile, I will point out. She says the service. We're looking at customer service being good. That is a thing that everyone has kind of been unanimous. I was going to say anonymous. Something everyone's been unanimous in. So the customer service is doing a good job. Love that. Here we go. Here's another bad review. We returned to Georgia a year ago and don't live very far from Sprayberry. Okay, good start. My husband remembered what it was like with the original owner. Oh, I guess there's an ownership change. He was looking forward to going back. It's just not what it was when the previous owner had it. Also, don't like the vinegar-based barbecue sauce. Unfortunately, we won't be back. Okay, well, so vinegar, I've heard a lot about the vinegar. That's been like a repeat bit of news that I've seen. If there is an ownership change, let's look it up. Ownership change. Not Sprayberry. Sprayberry barbecue. Who's to say Sprayberry barbecue? I see nothing about it. I see nothing that says there's an ownership change. But you know what? I wouldn't be the one to know it. And it is just a restaurant. It might not make like public news for there to be an ownership change. I guess in my head, my friends, my loved ones, my babies, Sprayberry barbecue is like the spot, right? It is the thing you do if you come to Noonan and you're hungry is you eat Sprayberry. And I don't know how I got it in my head that it was such a magical, important place. But for me and mine, which is just me, it's like the Mecca. It's where you eat. And not even because it tastes the best. It's not like Sprayberry barbecue. Like, I've never heard someone say Sprayberry barbecue is the best food in Noonan. You have to go there. But it just feels like you have to go there. That if you don't, you're not a real local. And that's why I have been fighting with this desire to be something I'm not. I've been trying to be a local for so long. Sorry. And I've been trying to feel like I belong here. And I know something's been missing, and I've been trying to hide it. But it's that I haven't eaten Sprayberry barbecue. And I truly believe that when I go there, this Wednesday, January 15th, the day of our Lord, which is one of the days of our Lord. Church is on Wednesday and Sunday, sometimes on Saturday, if you're following the Bible. I believe that this is going to make me a real local, that my reputation and my love for Noonan will exfoliate. That's not the word I'm looking for. Excavate? What's the word? Like when something grows bigger and bigger. Inflate? Maybe that's what I meant. I don't think it is. Then my love for Noonan will inflate once I eat that sweet barbecue on a plate, baby. Let's go back to some reviews. Sorry for that thing. Been eating here for decades, and I never had a bad Sprayberry's barbecue sandwich, though my favorite dish is the Brunswick stew. That's from Walter Stevens. He's a local guide. 5 stars. 5 stars. Great spot for lunch. Customer service is always fabulous, but fellow patrons aren't too welcoming. Ooh, interesting. That was from a couple months ago. I want to know more. Can you comment on people's things and be like, yo, tell me more. Like, does he have a car? Tell me more. I was at a place recently, and somebody had a bunch of DVDs, and there was a Grease porn parody, which doesn't surprise me. There's probably porn of every movie at this point, but I don't think I've ever watched a parody porn movie before in my life. I used to be really addicted to porn. It was really a horrible problem. But I've never, during that time, watched something like that. And I don't want to watch it because I don't want to get back into that. And even silly, like if someone's watching, sorry, we're going on a tangent, my friends. If someone's says, oh, I'm just watching porn for the joke because it's funny, it's silly. Oh, this is a video my friend sent me. LOL. Oh, we're watching it because we're at a bachelor party. They still like that porn. And I'm not saying watching porn is wrong and you're bad for doing it. Just personally, from me to you, if you get addicted to porn, it's going to really make your life very, very difficult. And not even if you get addicted, if you start relying on porn, it's going to make your life really, really difficult. And I didn't stop being addicted to porn because of religion or because something I got caught or because I ran out of internet. It took years of things being really, really bad in my sex life and me saying, geez, Louise, I know why it is bad. I have to do something or my life is just this lonely, sad disappointment. And I did something, and that is stop. And it took a while, and it took tampering. I can't do words today. It took slowly removing it. So if you are someone and you're listening to this, and I guarantee there are a bunch of you listening to this that are addicted or rely on it, you can quit. You should quit, in my personal opinion. And hey, reach out to me if you want to talk it. I know it seems like, messaging a Noonan parody page for talking about something serious, that doesn't make any sense. This is a joke page. While it is a funny page, we don't just make jokes. We're real people, okay? I'm a real person. My name is Harold, okay? That's my real name. This mustache is real as hell, okay? My love for Noonan and my love for experiencing Sprayberry, that's real as hell, baby. We ain't no fakes around here. So message me and we'll talk about serious stuff. I love serious conversations. Man, do I love serious conversations. They are the best. Truly the best. Anyways, what are we at? Here we go. 4 stars. The default pickles are sweet, so make sure you get them swapped out to dill. Would recommend, thanks to our server for being a good sport about my dill-related jokes. That's so interesting, and I want to know more. That's so frustrating. There's a bunch of, like, the comments on this review page are so interesting, and I want to talk to these people. And I guess a way to talk to the people is by going to Sprayberry, which I'm going to do soon, baby. We almost there. Uh-oh. Here's a shutdown of the service, y'all. It happened. Here we go. 4 months ago. From Paul Scott. The barbecue was good. The service not so much. Maybe it was the day and the time I was there. But I wouldn't be in no hurry. Fingers crossed. But the atmosphere was good, and that's good because I had someone to chill with while I was waiting on my food. Food, 4.5. 4 out of 5. Sorry, a 4 out of 5 stars. Atmosphere, 5 out of 5 stars. Service, 3 out of 5 stars. Okay. 3 stars. The onion rings on their Grizzard special were terrible. Okay, well, maybe I won't get the onion rings. I will do a few more. Really good catfish. Good and crunchy and cooked just right. Interesting. Usually always good. Some days the Brunswick stew isn't that great, though. A touch on the expensive side. Never a complaint about the lemon icebox pie. They got pie there? Whoa, damn. I don't even like pie, but that's cool. I'm learning so much, y'all. Never been there. Just made fun of it. I'm excited. I am legit excited about experiencing Sprayberry. I thought that everyone loved it or hated it. I didn't think there was like middle ground. Here we go. Been years since been here and place went downhill. Place looks the exact same, but food is nasty and I'm not sure why, but everything came out drenched in vinegar. Before leaving, I threw most of my food up. Regret eating there. That was 5 months ago. Is vinegar like really good on food? Jeez. I didn't know there'd be so much vinegar. Oh, here we go. 6 months ago. We know why this place is a landmark. We were recommended to come. Food is great and the staff is great. It's a must try for anyone who hasn't been before. That's what I've been saying. Thanks, Shannon. That's a man, Shannon. A man, Mannon. The picture's a man, so it's a man. And Shannon Campbell. Look him up. Find him. Find where he lives and thank him. Thank him for a good review that connects with me. That's what I've been feeling. I've been feeling like this place is a landmark and that I should be recommended to come. Food is great and the staff is great. That's what I want to hear. But you know what I don't want to hear? I don't want to hear about vinegar, y'all. I don't want vinegar on my food. All right, let's look at some of the lowest reviews. I don't know how do they organize them once you hit lowest. Let's see. We already read those. Okay, so it's going to go most recent. The BQ has no flavor. Stew looks like vomit. The coleslaw is not coleslaw. It's pickled cabbage. I don't know what coleslaw is supposed to be. 2 out of 10 rating. $45 for 2 people and very low quality, lack of flavor food. Also, you can't smell the pork cooking, so I'm sure they'll boil the meat. Horrible experience. Yeesh, Chuck. And then it says recommended dishes, sandwich, Brunswick stew. So I guess even though the stew looks like vomit, it tastes like on it, right? Here we go. Jeff Smith. I'm not one to get on here and just leave negative reviews. That being said, we had a long wait just to get drinks ordered. The barbecue tasted oven cooked, and the barbecue sauce they put on it was meh. It was pricey for what I got, and I tried to let them redeem themselves by ordering some peach cobbler to go. There was a tick in it. I travel for work, and all of my coworkers that have eaten here warned me not to go. Lesson learned. There was a tick in it? A tick? Like the little bug? What the? And that was just a month, like 6 months ago. All right, Okay, let's do some positive reviews and see if that helps. Because right now, I'm worried about eating a tick. Y'all ever eat a tick before? Doesn't sound too good. This place was really good food. If you are ever in Noonan, you have to stop by and eat here. It will be worth it. The Brunswick stew is the best I have ever had. That's from 11 months ago. This is a little concerning because the really good reviews, at least that Google reviews are pulling up for me, are kind of old. There's some first time visiting, 35 years, same great food, and down home feel. I love it. That's what I want to hear. I'm going to have to convince myself that there ain't going to be a tick in my food. With my excitement boiling for the Sprayberry experience, I thought that I would take a minute. Oh, do I want to do this first or that first? I will mention that there used to be 2 Sprayberry locations and one shut down. It is where the Quick Trip is now. It is where the Gooch was spray painted that was also taken down. But August 31st, 2019 was when the article was posted, and that Saturday they shut their doors. The reason was given is that the family just had too much going on. They were too busy. They felt too stretched thin. They don't mention there being bad business or anything like that. So I'm not sure if that was the reason. I never went. That's the problem, is I never went to Sprayberry. They've been taking care of... I don't care about that. Yeah, Sprayberry's been around forever. And then they had the new Sprayberry, the Highway 34 location, and that went kaplook. So I don't know if that... I don't know if that means they have bad service or they had bad food or people didn't want to go to Sprayberry. It could really be... That's just tough on a family, especially if it's family owned and operated, to then try to do too. I can understand that. So I won't go after them for that and make fun of them. I will say, I hope this business you're doing now with the pig at the main location is going well, and I can't wait to be there. Anyways, I thought I'd read some of the jokes. Some of the jokes I've made over the years about Sprayberry barbecue. Because I think they're really funny. I think I did a good job. I don't know why I decided that they were the enemy and I was going to make fun of them every day for the rest of my life. But I did decide that. That was a choice that I made. And I thought I'd focus on that for a minute. And sort of as like a setup of this is what I have talked about it being like. I wonder what it's actually going to be like. You know what I mean? So this is a picture of graduates crying. And it says, after party at Sprayberry's barbecue convinces graduate that there's no point in even trying. That's pretty funny because when you graduate, I'll explain the jokes as I go along. You're going to love it. When you graduate, you feel like, oh, I've got the world at my fingertips. I can do anything that I dream. And the idea that going to Sprayberry makes you go, there's no hope in the world is pretty funny. Pretty good joke. This joke was made after the Quick Trip was announced to take over Sprayberry. It's former Sprayberry reportedly being turned into gas station. Wasn't it always a gas station? I know I always got gas when I went there, reports local dad. This is a dad joke because it is a fart joke, and it is about the gassiness that comes from eating Sprayberries. The picture is of a dad laughing. Pretty funny stuff, if you ask me. I love it. Here's a joke that I wrote, as I do. This was all about 2 years ago. It's got a couple in bed, and they're fighting. It says, marriage falling apart after husband won't stop leaving 5-star reviews on the Sprayberry's Yelp page. That's funny. I'm going to share that again. Good joke. Here's a picture of a bird feeding its babies, and it says, annoyed baby birds jump out of nest a week too early after mom brings them another mouthful of leftover Sprayberries. Oh my God. That's so funny. Man, that's a great joke. That the birds would rather die. That's so mean. Sprayberry is going to be I wouldn't be surprised when I get the Sprayberry. They say, you're not welcome here. Get the fudge out. And then I'll be like, but what about the pie? I want to try the pie. Actually, I know what I'm going to try. I'm going to try the barbecue. I'm going to try the onion rings. And I'm going to try the Brunswick stew. Unless it's all super expensive. I will take a little bit of each of those and I'll be a happy camper. A hamper. I'll be a hamper. This came 2 years ago. Oh, this came from a time where I was going on dates with people and trying to find myself. Terrible times. I am so much happier now that I am just with somebody and I've been with somebody over a year, and it's just consistent safety. I crave safety and security and consistent love, and I got it and I love it. Anyways, what was my point? Apparently, only will make love in the Sprayberry's bathroom wasn't something I should have mentioned on my last date. People are so close-minded. Not a very good joke. Like, the joke is just that I want to have sex at Sprayberry's bathroom. I guess I was trying to, be like, hey, guys, I'm Harold's horny, LOL, but also here's a joke. God, I hated old me. Old me sucked. That's not true. Old me did not suck. Old me was going through a hard time. And I'm going to be kind to old me. You know what, old me? Good job. Here's a picture of Kanye West. And it says, Sprayberry's barbecue has cut all ties with Kanye West. This was at the time when Kanye was doing all his horrible rhetoric and people were cutting ties with him. And this joke has the most comments and shares and reactions than all the other Sprayberry jokes. So apparently timing was everything. I did this during the fall season. It says, new pumpkin spice barbecue sauce is surprisingly not the nastiest choice at Sprayberry's. Oh, man. I've been just dropping bangers. That's a good one. Y'all, come on. Y'all need to put some respect on Harold. That's a great joke. And it's a picture of Sprayberry barbecue. There's a joke about saying no to pig marriage, and it's about marrying the pig. This says 4 beers in. This is during that same time, y'all. I'm just going to warn you, this is during that same time where I was kind of lonely. Well, I was lonely and single, trying to find myself. So I was trying to be sneakily sexy, which I guess is better than being just gross and being like, yo, who wants to come over and paddle my waddle? I guess being clever and creative is my thing. Creative vulnerability, y'all. That's what we talk about on this podcast. So it's creative vulnerability about sex. It says, 4 beers in. Do I send my dirty text to the Noonan PD or the Sprayberry's pig? Then it's got a thanky face. So there's a joke there that I don't like very much. I could do better. I am the sickest anyone has ever been without eating Sprayberry's barbecue. There you go. There's a joke I made. A fine joke. Oh, this one's a song. It's no, I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that eats at Sprayberry's. Vomit out the passenger side of his best friend's ride. Getting Brunswick on me. Pretty good. because I think people who read it immediately know the song, and then the joke is pretty funny. Having not eaten Sprayberries, a little weird, but good joke. Anything else that I want to talk about? This is not a Sprayberry joke, but this is very funny. What was the last crime you committed in Noonan? This is a safe space. Be honest. And then I tagged Sheriff Lynn Wood. Did he like the post? Let's see. He better have. I'm gonna look through that and see if he liked it. See, the thing about Sheriff Lynn Wood, you guys are gonna get a story. My ex-wife, her mother's best friend were the Woods. They were best. Oh, he did like it. Good job, Sheriff Lynn Wood. He liked the joke. Good job, dude. It is a hilarious joke. I should do that joke again. That's still very funny. And I'm going to have to go back and do that later. Right now I'm recording a podcast. Sorry, distracted. Anyways, what was I saying? This episode's gone for 30 minutes. Oh, sweet. That means it's a full-length episode and not a nugget. Hell yeah, baby. What was my point? Oh, my ex-wife's mother's best friends were Sheriff and Lynn Wood. And I didn't spend a lot of time around them, but I spent enough. Like, I got hospitalized when I was undiagnosed diabetic. And they helped us move, because it was so overwhelming for me to do anything, because I was moving a week after I got out of the hospital. It was hospital for a week. I get out of the hospital. We're moving that next week. I can barely move anything. It was very tough. So they helped. So I am endlessly grateful for them. But it's very possible that now that... Ooh, Glenda Thompson just commented on my post on Herald. Ooh, I wonder what she said. What's Glenda getting up to? What you getting up to, Glenda? Glenda says, just don't, to me saying I'm going to go to Sprayberry's on Wednesday. Well, too bad, Glenda Thompson, who is now a special guest on the podcast. I'm going to have to let you know that you commented that as I was recording my podcast. But it's possible that they don't like me anymore because they're ex-wife's friends. Probably not. They probably don't care that I exist. They probably never cared that I exist. It was probably a non-issue. All along, it was probably just like they're helping out my former mother-in-law. Otherwise, they don't care that I exist. In which case, that's fine. Love you guys either way. Thank you for being there for me when I was sick and helping move. Good people. Like them for that. Which they might do something terrible to someone else, in which case I'll stop liking them. But as far as I know, my only real interactions with them... Oh my god, I just broke something. My only real interactions with them is them being good people. So, needless to say, I'm excited about Wednesday. We'll let you know how it goes. People said they can't wait to hear about it, and I can't wait to tell you about it. Love you till the end of time. Sing a sad song.